Let's talk about the hidden causes of chronic brain fog. Number one is going to be what we're consuming, food sensitivities. Number two is going to be what we're inhaling, mycotoxins, dust particles, other particulate matter. Number three is going to be what we're doing. We're going to talk about all these in this video. First of all, let me say I'm not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. It's based on my personal experiences for informational and educational purposes only. So what we're eating, most of the time brain fog is linked to wheat, dairy, nuts, seeds, gluten, processed food, eating too much meat, spices, things like that, packaged foods. When we eat too much of these foods, they cause brain fog. Why? Because they trigger inflammation in the body. Things like eggs, dairy, nuts, seeds, gluten, those things actually are complex proteins. So when you try to break them down, people with compromised gut, they won't break them all the way down. There'll be little bits of them. They'll be undigested. They'll go into the bloodstream, cause inflammation in the brain, and guess what? Brain fog, right? So the number one cause of brain fog is going to be food sensitivities. And once again, dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, gluten, processed foods, too much meat, spices, things like that. They all increase histamine, and histamine is one of the main things that cause brain fog in the first place, right? So number two thing that could cause brain fog is going to be what we're inhaling. For me, this was a real big one. It could be dust, it could be particulate matter, it could be things that you're sensitive to, it could be mycotoxins, it could be mold. These things cause neurological inflammation. They go in through the sinuses and they swell up this area here, cause neurological inflammation, and guess what neurological inflammation leads to? Brain fog. Brain fog, in fact, is neurological inflammation. It's just another word for it. So what is probably the third thing that you got to look at when you're dealing with brain fog? You have to think about what you're doing. If you're overdoing things and you're always burned out and you're, running off adrenaline, you're on fight or flight all the time, then eventually you're going to go like and crash. And when you crash, your neurological system's not going to function properly. Your nervous system's going to be hyperactivated all the time. And when you crash, it's just not going to function well because your nervous system's always activated, right? And when your nervous system is always activated, you're thinking thoughts or fragmented thoughts here, there. So if you want to be able to overcome that part of it, you got to start doing some slow, deep breathing, meditation, be able to slow down your mind, do the slow breath through the nose, in and out. Each breath should take about 20 seconds. It should be as slow as humanly possible, because if you have a hyperactivated nervous system, you're going to eventually have brain fog because you're going to burn yourself out. You may feel adrenaline. You may feel like you're acute at that moment. You're locked in, and then all of a sudden you go off the deep end and you feel like, oh man, I can't even put my words together in sentences and having a tough time remembering anything. But just a day ago, you felt locked in. Everything was going well. It's because you were running off adrenaline. You're running off reactivity. You're running off a hyperactivated nervous system. And eventually that was going to go, phew. And when it did, guess what? The brain fog kicks in. So the main three things causing your brain fog are going to be what we're eating, our food sensitivities, our gluten, dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, processed food, sugar, too much meat, what we're inhaling, our mycotoxins, our dust, or other irritants. Number three, what we're doing. If we're overdoing things physically, it could lead us to burnout, and that could cause us neurological stress, nervous system stress, which could lead to more brain fog. If you want to overcome brain fog, you got to change your behaviors, and then we got to restore key minerals, key nutrients, things like magnesium, zinc, trace minerals, those things as well. Get your gut back in order. Get the good bacteria flourishing in there. Get the bifidobacterium growing. Get more plants in your diet. Reduce these irritants. Reduce the animal products. That's going to be how you beat brain fog.